Hey guys, it's Chickenator here. Hope you're doing well. Today, even though I have lots of gaming videos planned, I have lots of games to record, I would actually love to make a series out of reaction videos to Nuke's Top 5 Ghost compilations, or however you want to call them. I just love his content, and I think it would be pretty cool. So let's get into it. Scary videos that you can't unsee. Great. I already know I won't be able to unsee them. Let's watch this.
Late one evening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heather Paul is outside on her
Oh, we're
front porch
going
having some
right
ice cream with
into
her
it.
husband and her two sons. But then, Heather suddenly spots something that absolutely creeps her out.
Huh?
There's like little mosquitoes.
Is there? I didn't see anything. Oh. That face.
What?
To be fair, there's a lot of, like, weird people walking around. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was an actual human being just being weird.
But it gets even weirder. Because
Oh?
you see, Heather lives only a mile away from a notorious old abandoned mental asylum, the Philadelphia State Hospital at Byberry.
I'm pretty sure the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on.
Okay. It always baffles me because whenever there is a mental asylum or a hospital in these kind of videos, they always talk about how they mistreated the patients there. Like, don't tell me that this is like the default settings of all mental asylums. Guys, please tell me there's good ones out there. Please tell me that when I'm old and senile, I will be fine. I will be able to rest in an institution where nobody will mistreat me. Please?
The conditions that that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through. And these people just needed help. It's just very sad.
This always makes me angry, I swear. I get this was like in the 50s or whatever she said, but please, I want to believe it's better today, because I'm honestly not sure.
Now, when I was a kid growing up, we used to definitely go in there, and it was really scary. Like the second you walk on the grounds, you just feel like it's cold. It's not normal.
Well, okay, lady. I think we know why you're being followed by a scary nurse dressed in white. You asked for this. You asked for this. You were visiting it as like a hotspot when you were young, as you said. Naturally, something followed you.
But this story gets even weirder still.
It
Heather's dad
can?
lived in the same house as a boy. When Heather shows her dad the creepy footage, he tells her that a woman named Linda used to live in the house next door. And during the 1950s, Linda was a nurse at the old Byberry Mental Hospital. So
Now
did Heather
that's
catch
just
the ghost
creepy.
of a nurse from the old abandoned hospital? And if not, why could no one else see the strange woman walking down the sidewalk? Ho ho, no. Cara
Oh,
Messina
no.
lives in an old house in New York State that was built in the 1800s and has a very tragic past. In the early to mid 1800s, the house was part of the Underground Railroad.
I have to say, I love when, despite all the paranormal activities, or supposed paranormal activities that are captured in these videos, I still learn new historical facts. It's always fun.
So for the last 20 minutes, I've been sitting on my couch.
Not the
and
basement.
It's been dead silent, and all of a sudden I hear Santa.
Santa? In the basement? Oh, I don't think it's the Santa there. I'm pretty sure we all know what that toy is, guys. It looks eerily familiar to a different kind of doll. Yeah, we know what's haunting the house now.
Did you hear it?
Well, I didn't.
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months.
I wonder why. If I were in the same box as Chucky, I would want them to pull me out. Like, please, don't stop. I guess I'm just weird like that.
Daddy Ghost. One morning, a woman named Cheyenne is taking care of her 2-year-old daughter when the little girl says something very strange.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Aww, we got more children seeing deceased family members. Again, guys, this is just wholesome. Very sweet. She's so chill about it too, like damn. I would be scared if I saw a ghost that nobody else could see.
Oh! Tell him, Mabel.
So is Cheyenne's daughter seeing the ghost of her granddad stopping by for a visit?
By the way, what do you guys think about these innovative new names? I've never heard the name Mabel before, but it's pretty cute, I have to say.
A grave situation. A young woman named Britt lives on a large horse ranch in the mountains. She says that lately, things around the ranch have gotten a little strange. It all starts one day when Britt's dog Josie just completely freaks out.
Not the dogs.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me.
Guys, we learned this in the previous video. Always trust your dog's intuition. They know better. They run, you run.
And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard.
Why?
It's just inside. I'm by myself
Huh?
with my dog.
Why do you have a graveyard in your yard?
Room upstairs. You can literally hear her working.
That's weird on its own.
What the dog doing?
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking.
Why do you have a
and she
camera there?
growled.
As Britt mentioned, she has a private cemetery in front of her house,
Which
where
is
some of
weird.
her family members and also several of their deceased pets are all buried together.
It just got
Recently, the
weirder.
dog Josie has just started staring at the small graveyard.
Josie.
Okay, but seriously, who does this? I thought it's like an old cemetery that they just couldn't remove while building the house. But why would you bury your own family and pets right in front of your house? That's just weird to me.
The horses on the ranch often just stare toward the small cemetery as well.
Well, that's not creepy.
Not creepy at
What
all.
are you two looking at?
But now, weirdest of all, Britt says that lately the neighbors' cows have started to wander over to her property, and they also just weirdly stand around the small graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They
Why?
literally just come and hang out here all the time now.
This is just so
No
weird.
development. Like, why?
I know,
Just
right?
gonna come.
Why did they come in the first place? That's my question. Just like to your yard, like that.
One night, Britt orders some food from Uber Eats. The driver is a bit disturbed by the gathered cows at the graveyard, but
Understandably.
he
Huh?
Some unseen force seems to actually grab and pull her shirt.
Oh.
She drops her food in terror and
I thought
runs
she
back
just
out.
saw
Britt
something.
says that she was too afraid to return to the house.
Whoa.
Hunter or hunted. Now, let me say before I show you these clips, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, no one is shown being hurt in the following video. There is absolutely no evidence that any crime was committed in this video or that anyone was injured in any way.
I know this is just for the YouTube guidelines, but I swear this always makes it so ominous. Like, usually, or pretty much all the time, nothing happens. Nothing like actually harmful happens in these videos. But the moment you tell me this, I get so freaked out, I swear.
Alright, so, while Nick and Ted are hunting, they hear a gunshot, followed by some insane screaming. They immediately grab their camera and start recording.
quite unsettling screaming, but not a bad shot of the scenery. This actually happened to me once as well, or something similar. I was out in the woods picking mushrooms just for fun, right? And mind you, I do get lost quite a bit in the woods, but I always find my way out, right? So I'm not always like lost. But there was this one time I was just like walking through the woods, minding my own business, and first I hear these like weird noises. And let me tell you, I've been to the woods quite often, so it's not, I know it's not like animal noises or whatever, like nature noises. Those were like humans. I don't know, like shuffling around, talking, but I couldn't understand them, and that freaked me out so hard. Like I didn't hear any gunshots, but then I heard screaming, and I swear I never ran faster. I didn't really know where I was running to, but I was running. I had to get out of there. Like damn, that creeped me up so bad. Never going back there. Also, this is not a good spot to be in because, as it said at the beginning of this clip, they're here bow hunting. You can't beat a gun with a bow. I'm sorry, but you can't. So they have to be very careful. Oh, no. Just now. Just get out there. I swear. Away from the noises. It's also so bad because they can't see anyone or anything. They're just hearing these things. It makes it so much scarier.
Days later, Nick and Ted provide an update on what happened after their terrifying encounter in the woods.
Oh?
So after that hunt, you can see we alerted proper authorities, and the days following that event, I had some contact with the state game warden, and they told me that they found nothing on this situation, and they went in there, and there was nothing to be found.
That's just weird. Like, don't tell me nothing happened. Clearly something happened. Even if it wasn't anything like illegal, paranormal or anything, there should be signs of gunshots at least, right? Am I wrong?
So did Nick and Ted just hear someone having a random temper tantrum or a breakdown? Was it just someone freaking out and maybe just shooting guns at a tree stump?
Hey, at least they were doing it in the middle of nowhere and not hurting anybody. I can respect that. Still pretty scary though.
Shadow of a doubt.
What was that? Just her speaking French? Oh. Okay, that's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Ew, what is that? Honestly, that's kind of creepy on its own, even if it was set off by like a child or anyone. Okay, question guys. How many toys did you have as a child? Because I swear, this seems pretty excessive to me. Like, I mean, look at this. Look at the amount of toys this child has. Like, damn. I'm getting distracted, I know. I'm sorry. Whoopsie. Oh, it's going off on her. Just go. Just go away. It's not worth it. This is so scary. Oh, no.
Did you see it? In the window
Something more?
reflection,
Oh,
a large
okay,
shadowy
yeah,
figure
yeah.
of a man seems to be standing right behind her.
We saw that, bro.
But when she spins around, there's no one there. Rosanna claims that this dark spirit has haunted her apartment for months, but she just can't afford to move out right now.
Oh, I would lose my
So
marbles.
is Rosanna being haunted by some evil entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. a guide to the other side.
Oh. What was that?
What was that?
I know, right? A crow? Huh?
Ugh.
What? How could a crow just drop like that, huh? Also, this is disgusting. Guys, please
Whoa.
clean up your kitchens.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, his kid died too, like, I don't know, before.
Oh.
A long time ago.
Mirror, mirror. A woman who goes by the online name Pixie Paranormal 1 is a psychic.
Are we playing with mirrors now? Last video it was Ouija boards, now it's mirrors. Guys, please just don't mess with the paranormal, regardless if you believe it or not. It never goes well.
Medium and paranormal investigator who has had quite a few strange experiences.
Got a load of kids running around in here.
Kids? Are we sure these are kids?
That's a big ass dog.
A dog?
That's a girl crying.
I don't think it's safe there.
Can you hear that, guys?
Oh yeah, we
Turn
can
the
hear
lights off
that.
for a minute, people. Turn the lights off. Turn that light off.
Turn them off? Why? Turn them on and run. What's this logic?
I don't mind hunting ghosts, but it's the humans that worry me. Human beings freak me out.
Same.
Go here.
Look at my mirror.
Wait,
My mirror's cracking by
Whoa.
itself.
what's happening? Wait.
What face?
Stop.
Harry, my mirror is cracking by itself.
It's cracked twice so far. Why is it cracking by itself?
No fucking idea.
There's too big.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Alright, let's just carry on.
Oh, it always cracks me up how the children are just so chill about it. Like they see something extremely weird, extremely scary, and she goes, "That's so weird." Like, what? Them.
I know. Mom, I know. There's a naughty mirror. Wait. Why is it?
She solved the mystery, guys. There's a naughty nibble, she said? Okay, girl.
I know. Maybe the naughty seven.
The woman's mirror begins to
I
break
see.
and crack all on its own right before her eyes. Even weirder, what looks like a strange misshapen face seems to appear in the slowly shattering mirror. Gory videos.
Oh, I love them.
And now again, we end
Let's
this
go.
video with clips that might seem a bit spooky at first, but nah. Case in point, some Dutch urbex explorers are checking out an abandoned old building, and they find something absolutely terrifying.
Hij is allemaal...
What? Wait, wasn't it just one of them? Huh?
And next up, a woman is chilled to her core as she wakes up to strange activity. Some unseen force seems to open and close the drawers in her bedroom.
Ooh. Strange activities, guys. What is it this time? A cat? I swear it's a cat, isn't it? I knew it!
And finally, Pedro sees a very strange shadow of what seems to be a person who is just not there.
Mm-hmm. Who are we seeing then?
And then Pedro realizes that he just has weirdly designed chairs. Anyway, thank you for watching. like, comment, and subscribe.
You're so welcome, Nuke. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to his channel. His content is always peak, guys. And make sure to follow my channel as well, because we're going to do a lot more spooky stuff. Not just reaction videos, but probably a lot of horror games and other spooky stuff. So stay tuned.